Spiritual awakening will help you become the highest and best version of yourself that you can be. You don't get stuck at certain places in life and then stay there the rest of your life, because when you awaken to who you truly are, your divine nature, it puts you on this path to where you are continuously ascending, because then you start to have knowledge, but not only knowledge, you have deep spiritual experiences. You start developing your spiritual senses like clairaudience, clairvoyance, telepathy. You may have lots of dreams with symbolic messages. You may meditate and see colors. And so you're realizing, oh my goodness, this really is a game of life. This actually is like a virtual reality simulator for the soul. And that completely changes everything. Now you'll see life through a totally different lens. You're not this poor, helpless human that got born into this family that you didn't want to, for example. I'm just making up an example. You're no longer a victim. You're seeing, oh my goodness, I chose to be born into that family. I chose to have at least some of these experiences. But now that you know that you chose that and you chose the beginning and that you're a soul, now you can jump to any timeline you want to. I'm not saying life is going to be perfect. There are things that I'm healing. Positive change is happening. And it's happening because I no longer have the victim consciousness. I'm ascending. My intuition is getting so good. Just today, I had a thought of somebody, and within 5 seconds, I received a text from them on my phone. So this path, you get to rise up and be the most confident, healthy, happy version of yourself that you can be. Looking at yourself and integrating things and working with a mentor, I highly recommend that. That way you can be constantly evolving. You're constantly learning things about yourself and outgrowing things. And before you know it, your emotional awareness and your emotional maturity is like 10 years beyond what you were last year. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can jump so far ahead and just become so much happier because of understanding this foundation. Because of setting this foundation, you know who you truly are, and everything can be built upon that. You can change your human experience. I'm April, a spiritual coach, and I give oracle readings, and thank you for being here.